The Nigerian Football Federation President Aminu Megeri wants the Golden Eaglet to dismantle Sweden when they face them later today in Group F match at 5 p.m. Nigerian time. And it's coming up on the program. The Champions League takes center stage tonight, and Jose Mourinho has been charged for improper conduct by the English Football Association. And also on the show, we'll be talking about the Governor's Cup, where Shehu Lawal shows that the first loss, the first game that he lost to Asani Adam was actually a fluke, because yesterday when the main draw started at the lawn tennis court, he was able to beat his former opponent, and of course he's through to the second round in the Future One event of the Governor's Cup. Taya Salam will be joining me on the show for all these and more, and also we'll be talking to the Golden Eaglets media officer all the way from UAE. Just enjoy these highlights coming from Chelsea and Cardiff, where Jose Mourinho was sent off.
Oscar. 2 now. He has found a way to goal. Samuel Eto'o with his first for Chelsea. Worked so very hard for it.
And would you believe it? It was just after they missed an opportunity themselves at the other end. And Eto'o in the shot. Here we go from this angle. Just comes out of his feet, goes back across the keeper, who's got no chance. Super finish.
Gunnarsson seemingly unaware of Ramirez. Oscar. Oscar! Another fabulous.
Well, I think Gunnarsson's guilty of giving the ball, getting shrugged off in possession here, and Oscar makes him pay. Still think it went away from him by Ramirez. That's what I'm talking about, nicking good possession.
Card gets it back from Lampard. Chelsea in a menacing mood now. On the prowl again. Hazard! Oh, and it's slithered underneath Marshall, who hasn't had the best of days, to say the least. And Chelsea scoring.
This was Hazard coming in on his right foot. You know he's going to fire away, but he's real slow in getting down, and it's under his body, Marshall. You can just see this in a closer shot as he comes in there. It's a close one under his body, but you've got to save them.
Jose.
A time comes in the life of every race when people are driven by echoes of the past to chart a course for an exalted future. Africa is at this threshold, as major actors in the Africa arena plot a renaissance towards common destiny. Let's pedal across the streams of yesterday, from the backstreets of Africa to the defining roles of policymakers, the political realities of the African nation, balance of power, and the strive to sustain national interest and identity. Join us on Network Africa on Channels Television. Network Africa, the rallying point for the emergence of a new Africa.
Okay, it's the FIFA Under-17 World Cup, and of course the Golden Eaglets will be looking to book a place in the second round of the tournament after demolition Mexico 6-1. The next game will be against Sweden, who are making their debut at this particular level. Taya Salam is here. Taya, good morning.
Yeah, morning, Cecilia. I thought I heard you say demolition. That was a total destruction of Mexico. The defending champions, even though they're here with another same mentality. The team that won the last time around is not the team that is here now, but we still beat them very well.
We still beat them very well, and of course, we have some matches scheduled for today. And in Group A, you'll be having Slovakia and UAE. They will be in action. Honduras and Brazil will also be in action. Group B, you have Cote d'Ivoire, and also you have Italy and Uruguay. That's the match day 7 coming from Group A. But for Nigeria, which will be against Sweden, that's another big game that we will be expecting. We just see the fixtures for today, the matches we're expecting today, and of course the result of what happened yesterday. Tunisia were able to beat Russia by a lone goal, and of course that lone goal, it's something they will really cherish, because it sent them to the next round. Okay, these are the fixtures for today. You have Canada, Iran, Argentina, Austria, Sweden, Nigeria, Mexico, and Iraq. Mexico, of course, will need all they can to ensure that they're able to beat Iraq, because Sweden were able to beat them by 4 goals to 1.
Yeah, absolutely. Nigeria versus Sweden is the game for today. We have to get the 3 points in this game so we can move on into the round of 16. And as I've noticed one thing about this tournament, it's fast becoming a tournament of combinations, a tournament of dynamic draws. And we've seen examples in Brazil, the Nathan and Mosquito combination. We have our own combination in Nigeria, so Success and Iheanacho. And against the Swedish that we'll be playing them today, they have their own as well too. They're called Elias Anderson and Gustav Engvall. So we have to watch out for those two guys. Yeah, those two guys we have to watch out for too, because they have this chemistry that is going on for them right now.
Same thing they have to watch out for Iheanacho and, of course, for Isaac
Success. Yeah, that's what I say. It's all around. I've noticed it in this particular competition. So, while we're working to deal with their own combination, they will be working how to deal with us as well.
How to cut the technical play of Isaac Success. That's another man to watch out for. I think I always love this celebration.
Absolutely. I've seen it a lot for a long time now. I've not really been excited about age great tournaments in the country because of the obvious reasons, and because I felt we were not parading the right set of players. But apparently this time around,
Nigeria is the most successful team.
Yeah, the most successful team. No, I'm not denying that. But then it hasn't really helped us down the line.
Of course.
We're seeing this team now. They look relatively younger than previous editions, but we can't say for sure. Because the only way we can tell for sure is in the next 5, 6, 7 years, where are these players going to be? Would they have moved on in their careers, and would they be playing top-flight football compared to the ones that represented Nigeria some years ago?
But I think definitely one thing is certain is that this golden eaglets will definitely be a golden generation if they can keep all of them together. Because it's like they're like a pack. You can't really tear them apart. If you remove one, it's like the squad is not complete. So when you have a squad like that been together for a long time, and there's a gradual progression to the under-20 level, under-23 level, and of course from that under-20 level, you can even have some of them playing for the Super Eagles. Once they can integrate them into the national teams, the under-20 and under-23, to definitely help them a long way, and not waiting for them to start saying, no, they're not up to the age, they need to be 20 or need to be 21. You can just start integrating them. Oscar, of course, we know that. Hazard, of course, is another player. They are all playing for the national team. At their age, as young as they are, they're all playing for the national team. So if we have good players from here, I mean, Iheanacho, who says he can't even, be in the Super Eagles squad because Brazil 2040. But the media officer is on the line right now. Good morning. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Okay, I think we can really hear him clearly now. Good morning, sir.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir. How is the camp this morning?
We are good, fine.
The players are ready for Sweden. What are we expecting from these players?
Normally, what are we expecting?
Yes, what are we expecting from them? Another 10 days or 11?
Yes, because they prepare so well for this game, and we are looking forward to the game later this evening with a lot of expectation. Now,
the first game, 6 goals to 1 against Mexico, and the coach is still saying that you don't have to underrate Sweden. Simply, although they are debutants, of course, Super Eagles have Golden England, they have more experience in this tournament, because Nigeria, of course, are one of the most successful teams on the 17th level. Do you see them repeating that same scoreline against Sweden?
No, you don't look at, yes, on paper you look at history. But when it comes to the game, you forget about history. You talk about the moment. Yes, we won our first game. They won their first game. And that gives you the impression that the two teams are, on the balance of scale, they are quite good. So everybody will go into this game believing that I will be able to do it. So, but we always try and do our best, knowing full well that when you give your 100%, at the end of the day, you're surely going to get a good result. So the 6-1 against Mexico is a bygone. What most important is the game to this evening against Sweden. And I think the boys are focused, the coaching crew as well as other officials, they are focused about this game. So we are looking forward to the game with a lot of optimism.
In camp presently, being optimistic, in camp presently, how are the boys faring, especially after that resounding victory against defending champions?
No, you were defending champion, yes. You beat the defending champion, but that doesn't stop you. To win this tournament, you are going to play 7 matches. One game has just gone, so you have to forget that. Look at the second game, and that is how you take the games as they come. You don't celebrate because you are beating the defending champion. It's going to be a clear course for you. No, you have to fight your way throughout to the end of this tournament, and that is when you can become champions.
Okay, we're just hoping and praying that after this game, the Golden Eaglet must have booked a ticket for the second round.
Yeah, surely. If we win the second game today, you are surely going to qualify for the second round. That means at least other things in the group have to fight to go with you from the group. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for talking to us this morning.
Thank you. With me also is Coach Amunike.
Okay, Coach, I'm all right now. I'd like to talk with the assistant coach. Amunike, good morning.
Good morning, Cecilia. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. The Golden Eaglet, of course, what have you guys really done to ensure that the precision of these players in front of goal is something you really can't get anywhere else?
Well, like Morak has said earlier, I think, everybody is aware that in this kind of game, you can't use your ideas on your previous achievements. What we are looking forward to this evening is against Sweden.